Hello and welcome to Tomu-San Sushi. We're a brand new restaurant located up in DC Ranch Marketplace. We're on the corner of Thompson Peak Parkway and Pima. So we're actually right in the center of DC Ranch Marketplace, right in front of one of our other restaurants, Living Room, and right next to our other restaurant, Elvira's. So welcome today. We're going to show you guys some dishes that are popular on the menu too. And like I said, we're only been open for about 2 months. So I'd love to have you guys come up and see us, but we're going to get right into it here. So we have our hamachi kama. So we bring all of our fish in fresh. So we get obviously 2 of these, right? Kama is obviously the Japanese word for collar. So we get 2 of these on each side of the fillet. And then we're going to take it and we're going to just grill it off right here too. So we just finishing it with a little bit of salt and pepper. And kama is pretty naturally a little bit more oily. It's fishier, like not fishier, but it's a little oilier. So you don't need to put too much oil on this too. And then we baste it with a little bit of salt and pepper. And then we baste it with our homemade teriyaki sauce too as well. So just kind of take this, we can get a nice little marinated on it. Okay, and then just give it up, and then we char that, and then we're gonna let that cook for about 5 to 6 minutes. We want to cook it to about medium rare, and then we just finish it in the oven. So right here, we have our beautiful glazed hamachi kama. So this is about a nice medium rare right now too, and then we're gonna glaze it. So I do this with a fish caramel sauce. So I basically make caramel, and then I take fish sauce, a bunch of aromatics, garlic, ginger, some chilies, and then I reduce that down and then glaze the fish with it. So we do a couple different variations on this here at the restaurant, but this one is tasty and delicious. So we're gonna take this. We start our pan off with our canola oil, and then we take it and we put a little bit of garlic in there. You don't want it too hot, right? Because all that flavor is gonna come from the fish caramel, but we want the aromatics, we want that garlic, we want that ginger flavor in there. And then we're gonna add a little bit of ginger right there at the end. And then this is where I'm gonna add our roasted kama right here. So I'm gonna take this and we're gonna put it presentation side down, that nice, beautiful meat, get all that flavor in there, okay? And then I'm just gonna continue to kind of saute. You just want that nice garlic oil. We're gonna take it, add a little bit of butter to the pan, because why not? You know, butter makes everything better. So and then once you kind of see that butter melting, you see the caramelization of the garlic and the ginger, and also some of that nice, beautiful teriyaki coming down. We're gonna add our fish caramel. So you can see like how thick and decadent this fish caramel sauce is. And this is a world famous recipe, fish caramel, so I can't tell you what's in it, but I can tell you it's delicious and tasty. So right here, and then once it kind of bubbles and starts reducing here, then this is where all the magic happens right here now. So all that flavor is kind of, you know, coating that meat, coating that flesh, that beautiful kama. And then you're gonna kind of take it. Oh yeah, look at that. So as it's in the pan here too, we're just gonna kind of finish it up. A little bit of sesame for the flavor. We're gonna add some chives. I'm gonna also put a little gochujang in there, which is Korean chili flakes that we make our kimchi from. Okay. And there we go. So this is our delicious, beautiful kama right here. So we're gonna take this down. I'm gonna add this right to the plate here, and then take a little bit of this sauce, just a little bit, kind of glaze it around. And then I'm gonna finish it off with some of our sizzling shoyu vinaigrette too. So this is a citrus base with yuzu. So yuzu, a Japanese citrus, basically a cross between a lemon and a lime. Add some nice acidity to all the richness of the hamachi. So we're gonna take this, finish it up. And then I got some nice, beautiful green onions here. We have some ginger to cut a little bit of that richness. And there you go. And then I like to finish it with a little bit of chili oil. And there we have our delicious kama. So, and then along with our kama too, we have some other great, fantastic dishes too. So obviously Tomu-San Sushi, we do a ton of sushi here too, but we also feature some different proteins. So this is one of our signatures here. This is our miso yaki block cod. This takes me 3 days to make. So we cure it in our miso yaki sauce, finish that off with a little sizzling shoyu. We also have our 72-hour short rib. So yeah, you heard me right though, 72 hours. It takes 3 days to cook this. So I slow cook it at 55 Celsius. And then it basically just turns all that gelatin into, all the collagen into gelatin. And then we sear it. And then I finish it with a little bit of that fish caramel too as well, with some beautiful shiitake mushrooms. Here we have our chicken and shrimp fried rice with kimchi. And then I do it a little different. I don't scramble the egg. So we do a nice sunny side up egg on top of that. And then, you know, ribs. Who doesn't love ribs, right? So we do, again, too, we slow smoke these and then do a Szechuan grill on them, basically a Szechuan marinade, one of our Mongolian barbecue sauces, and then just finish this off. And then we also do some noodles here. So this is one of our signature dishes, too, as well, with our ramen. So we do house-made ramen noodles. We do a beautiful shoyu marinated egg, our house kimchi, as well as our house smoked pork belly that we take and we char siu. And then we have one of our famous sashimi dishes too as well with kampachi. So obviously the baby amberjack, beautiful kampachi. It's just got a really clean, sweet flavor to it. And then we finish this with a little bit of truffle oil, sizzling garlic shoyu sauce. So, but that's just a couple of samples from Tomu-San Sushi here up in DC Ranch Marketplace. So come on up and see us. Thanks. Hello and welcome to Tomu-San Sushi. My name is Chef Christopher George, and here I'm going to be demonstrating a couple of our dishes. But first, we're located up at DC Ranch Marketplace. So we're on the corner of Thompson Peak Parkway and Pima. So we're brand new. We're about 2 months old right now, 2 months young right now. But you know, it's been a great start. So we're going to show you some of these dishes right now too. So I'm going to show you one of our sushi dishes, and then we'll explain just a small sampling of all the sushi that we do here at Tomu-San Sushi. So right here we have our lollipop. So we're going to demonstrate our lollipop roll right now too, and we have king salmon. So we also have maguro tuna, as well as our amberjack, so our yellowtail. So everybody loves this sashimi style. Everybody loves all this fish sashimi style, but these are the three things along with our lobster California mix too. So we're going to talk a little bit about that too, because we do our California roll a little different here. But to get this roll started, so we basically sheet a cucumber, so you can see how thin this is too. It's basically transparent, right? You can see your hands and fingers through that. So that takes a lot of skill right there. But then what we do here too is, so we're gonna take some of our nice, beautiful king salmon, and we're gonna get our nice slices. So, and then as we slice it too, I like to put about 2 ounces each of each fish. This is a big, nice, hearty roll for it too. So we're gonna take this and then kind of bring it over here too, so we get a nice layer. And then next we're gonna move on to our tuna. So we're gonna do a nice couple tuna slices here. And lay this out. Yeah, that looks great right there. Okay, so then we're gonna take this, and then this is our beautiful yellowtail. So same thing, we're gonna take a couple slices right here, and then lay these right on here. So now we take our lobster mix. So this is, like I said, this is part of our lobster California roll here too. We don't do a traditional California roll like with the surimi or the crab. We do have crab. We have snow crabs, fresh snow crab in-house too. But I wanted to put a little different spin on it. So we use our lobster mix here. So we take our lobster mix and then we just kind of add it in here. And this is Maine lobster. So we take Maine lobster claw and knuckle meat as well as lobster tail, and then we cook it, we poach it off, and then we mix it with our special Tomu-San sauces. So that's what we do here. And then, oh yeah, avocado too as well. Some nice creamy avocado on here. So we're gonna put that right on top there, and then we're gonna start rolling. So basically we just take this. We're gonna get 6 slices on this too. So this is what you would call like a futomaki roll. So just a literal translation, basically meaning fat roll. Obviously, maki-su meaning, rolled sushi that you would see at traditional restaurants. And then we're going to take this. We're going to put our skewers into them. So we're going to get our 6 pieces here. So we're going to assemble this. And then we're going to cut it down, and then we'll get right into plating. So before we cut this, So we have a nice, beautiful ponzu vegetable salad here too. And then I do it a little differently. I add some cucumber and some fresh mint to it too, as well as a little bit of citrus. So we take it, we make our ponzu sauce here, which I like to call this the Tomu-San ponzu. So the Tomu-San ponzu, we do, like I said, a little bit different, man. We're a little different of a sushi restaurant here, but we like to take it and grate carrot and daikon into this ponzu. So as we take this, we just kind of mix it up, and then you get that nice fresh vegetables. You get the mint in there too, as well as a little bit of the citrus. So then we're gonna put this on the plate right here too, with the cilantro, the green onion, all those beautiful vegetables in there. And then we're gonna start cutting away here. So we're gonna cut our rolls, and it's very easy to do. You just cut right in between the skewers. Just like that, okay? And then see that nice, beautiful, the layered fish on there. So we're gonna take it, kind of make a little anchor here for us. And then we'll plate it right down. So man, doesn't that look great? So we got some nice, beautiful fish in there. Great color. We're gonna lay it down, kind of finish off with that little last end cap here. Okay, and I'm gonna put it right just like that. Then I'm gonna finish it with our signature ponzu sauce here. You can see all those little vegetables too, that extra flavor that we put in there from grating it. And then we're gonna garnish with our sesame and then a little bit of a furikake blend. And then there you have it. So that's our maguro, hamachi, king salmon, and lobster roll. So here at Tomu-San, obviously, along with our other sushi, we also have traditional. We have our sashimis, we have our nigiris. So this is, again, our king salmon, maguro, and yellowtail in both ways, our nigiri and our sashimi. We also have our TFK roll. This is one of our signature rolls. I also call this the surf and turf roll. So we have crispy asparagus inside, as well as our lobster mix. And then we have Wagyu from Haida, Japan, our Wagyu beef laid on top that we sear with bichotan coals, and then a little truffle ponzu salad. We also have an aloha roll, which is basically our beautiful rainbow roll that we would do here too. We also finish this with that same ponzu sauce. And then in the inside, we have nice, beautiful, spicy tuna with our fresh fish right on top of that too. And then here is our traditional, this is our play on a California roll. So this is our lobster California roll with our lobster mix that we have in there too as well. So we don't use the surimi here. All of our product is fresh, delicious, beautiful. And then finish that with some red tobiko. And then one of our popular rolls here too is our bussin. So this is actually made with our same mix too. We have a nice, beautiful lobster mix in here. And then we do our play on a Malaysian curry, rock shrimp, tempura on top of that too. So this is just a small tasting of what we offer here, but I'd love to see you up here at Tomu-San, DC Ranch Marketplace. Come by and say hi.